Hey there! Welcome to the Unbroken English Podcast, your calm corner to listen, repeat, and grow your English skills one story at a time. I'm Josh, and today's episode is going to be a real adventure. We're not diving into a long, heavy novel. Instead, we've got a beautifully simplified retelling of a classic, Treasure Island, made just for English learners. It's easy to follow, slow in pace, and packed with new vocabulary. And here's the best part, my good friend and co-host, Richard will narrate the story clearly, step by step. Here's how this episode works. First, you'll enjoy the story. Then, I'll teach you useful vocabulary from it. Finally, we'll practice shadowing, repeating sentences together, so you can speak more naturally. So, sit back and get ready for a sea adventure with pirates, treasure maps, and some brave choices. Let's begin. The story, Treasure Island Simplified Version. Long ago, in a peaceful village by the sea, there was a small inn named the Admiral Bamboo. A young boy named Jim Hawkins lived there with his parents. Life was quiet, until one day, everything changed. A mysterious old sailor appeared at the inn. He was tall and rough, with a deep scar on his face. He didn't speak much, and always seemed nervous. Every morning, he would climb a hill and stare out at the ocean with a telescope. He sang pirate songs, drank rum, and scared the other guests. His name, Billy Bones. Billy asked Jim to keep watch for a man with one leg and paid him a silver coin each month to do so. Jim didn't know why Billy was scared, but something felt wrong. One day, a blind man named Pew came to the inn and handed Billy a black spot, a pirate's sign of death. Moments later, Billy collapsed. His heart had failed. Jim and his mother searched Billy's chest to find money he owed. But inside, they discovered something greater, a treasure map, pointing to Captain Flint's hidden gold. Jim brought the map to Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney, to kind and smart men. Together, they planned an exciting sea journey to find the treasure. They hired a ship called the Hispaniola and found a strict but fair captain named Captain Smollett. Jim joined the crew as a cabin boy. He had never sailed before and was full of excitement. Another key character joined, Long John Silver, a one-legged cook with a green parrot. He was friendly, clever, and told great stories. Everyone liked him, but Jim soon discovered the truth. While hiding in a barrel, Jim overheard Silver plotting. He was actually a pirate, planning to steal the treasure once they found it. Jim warned the captain and the honest crew. Finally, they reached Treasure Island, wild and green, full of mystery. Jim explored the island and met Ben Gunn, a strange but kind man who had been left there alone for 3 years. Ben had already found the treasure and hidden it.
Back on the ship, the pirates rebelled. Jim bravely snuck away, fought a pirate, and took back control of the ship. He returned to his friends and together they defended an old wooden house from pirate attacks. Eventually, the pirates found the spot marked on the map, but the treasure was gone. Ben Gunn had moved it. Some pirates gave up, some ran, and others were captured. In the end, the good men won. They found the treasure and sailed home. Long John Silver escaped in the night with a small bag of gold, never to be seen again. Jim returned home safe, richer, wiser, and forever changed by the adventure. Vocabulary time with Josh. Great job listening to that adventure. Now, let's look at some key words and phrases from the story. I'll say each word, explain it simply, give you an example, and then we'll repeat it together. This is your shadowing practice. By the sea near the ocean. Right pointing black triangle # example, they lived in a small house by the sea. Repeat, the inn was by the sea. In a small, quiet hotel. Right pointing black triangle # example, we stayed at an old inn during our road trip. Repeat, let's rest at an inn. Rough, someone who looks wild or messy. Right pointing black triangle # example, the sailor looked rough with his beard and old coat. Repeat, he looked rough and scary. Scar, mark on the skin after a wound. Right pointing black triangle # example, she has a scar on her hand. Repeat, he has a scar on his face. Nervous, worried or afraid. Right pointing black triangle # example, he felt nervous before the exam. Repeat, Jim looked nervous. Keep an eye out, be alert or careful. Right pointing black triangle # example, keep an eye out for your keys. Repeat, keep an eye out for trouble. Pale skin looks very white, usually from fear or sickness. Right pointing black triangle # example, she went pale after hearing the news. Repeat, he looked pale. Collapsed to suddenly fall down. Right pointing black triangle # example, he collapsed after running too much. Repeat, he collapsed on the floor. You're building your English step by step, and I'm proud of your progress. Don't forget to practice shadowing again. Come back to this episode whenever you want to improve your listening and speaking. I'm Josh, and this is the Unbroken English Podcast. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time for another journey in English. Until then, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep going. Bye for now.